Morning, all. All right, news of the day video for all you fine people on the internet for your Thursday, May the 8th. Starting off at the top of the board, Anthony Stolarz is not traveling with the Toronto Maple Leafs to Florida. They haven't confirmed it's a concussion, but it's a concussion. So Stolarz not likely to play in games 3 or 4. The good news being Walls look pretty good in relief. So yeah, it's going to be Joseph Woll for games 3 and 4 in Florida. At least at this point, it looks like both. Definitely for game 3. We'll see for game 4, but yeah, probably. It looks like Joel Quenneville is going to be the next coach for the Anaheim Ducks. The announcement is expected today. What's been said is that Anaheim did a lot of background research into Quenneville and everything that's happened, and they're comfortable hiring him and bringing him in as the new head coach. For people who disagree with this decision, there's nothing that could be said to make people agree with the decision. And for the Anaheim Ducks, from their perspective, it's about trying to make the playoffs next season and believing Quenneville's the right coach. I find it weird how often coaches are recycled in general anyways, but yeah, Quenneville is going to be the next head coach for Anaheim, and we'll see if that helps them once we reach October and next season gets rolling. Tom Fitzgerald. So his teams are doing their exit interviews and everything. General manager of the New Jersey Devils, saying that changes are on the way. Team wasn't good enough. Sounds like he's talking a lot about depth scoring, that it just didn't show up when they needed it. The one thing that I would say in New Jersey's defense is half their defense was injured during that first round series, and they were also without Jack Hughes. So I don't think there's going to be major changes, but both Fitzgerald and Sheldon Keefe said that basically just wasn't good enough and that something needs to change there. So we'll see what they do. Last summer, of course, they revamped the blue line and the goaltending. So it sounds like maybe the depth forwards are going to be changed out this year. But with so many players that are under contract in New Jersey, it will be interesting to see what they in fact do. Mikko Rantin set himself a record. He joined two other players as having back-to-back hat tricks in the playoffs. He is the third overall. The first was in 1944. That was Doug Bentley. No, I do not remember that series. Jari Kurri in 1985 was the second. I do remember Jari Kurri and the Edmonton Oilers in 85, and they were pretty darn near unstoppable. So, at the very least, Rantanen's done something fantastic here. There's some optimism in social media posts, too, saying that Rantanen has a chance to become the first NHL player to ever have 3 consecutive hat tricks in the playoffs in their next game. I'm not thinking that's going to happen, but Rantanen's been absolutely ridiculous with Dallas for the last couple of weeks here, so maybe we'll see him score some more goals against Winnipeg. So we have 2 games tonight in the National Hockey League, one starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, one 2.5 hours later, meaning the actual puck drop will be closer to 2 hours, 50 minutes later. But the first game is Carolina and Washington. Carolina stole the first game. Now, why did I keep saying stole the first game? Because A, you won in Washington, which, I mean, that's taking home ice advantage away. And secondly, Washington had a lead until they didn't. Thus, the word stole, which some Canes fans got mad about, thought that it made it sound like that they fluked out. That's not what stole means for me anyways. They stole home ice advantage and they grabbed a victory where it looked like for a while there maybe Washington would eke out a victory. So Washington is going to have to be a lot better. Carolina should just keep playing the way they have been. Clearly, it's a winning formula so far. The Edmonton Oilers are looking to go up 2-0 on Vegas. Vegas is looking to tie the series up. Edmonton won that first game, and so at about 9:50 Eastern, 6:50 Pacific, we'll see the puck get dropped between the Oilers and Vegas. And yeah, that should be highly entertaining. This second round so far has been very, very entertaining. I think what's helping this too is when road teams are winning, it does add that air of unpredictability. The funny thing is, the one team that's won at home is Toronto, and that's the one that almost nobody was taking to win that series against Florida. So unpredictability, I think, makes for more entertaining playoffs. 4 games last night in the AHL. There are no games tonight in the American Hockey League. Providence defeated Charlotte 3-2 to stay alive in that series. Charlotte still leads that series 2-1. Milwaukee, they survived elimination last night as well. They beat Rockford 6-2. So that series is now 2-1 in favor of Rockford. And the Colorado Eagles, right here, 3-1 winners over San Jose. So the Barracuda are out. Colorado moves on to the next round. Abbotsford's a game away from maybe moving on to the next round. They won 3-1 last night against Coachella Valley. Abbotsford scored on their first shot in that game as well, so really got the crowd into it. Abbotsford leading that series 2-1. My wife sends me updates during the game, and I do watch the score, but obviously because of NHL playoffs, I can't really go to the Abbotsford games. Can you imagine if I was like, yeah, sorry guys, not watching the playoffs tonight, going to an Abbotsford AHL game? Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense for me, for the channel or all that, but it's too bad because Abbotsford, it sounds like really, really fun, exciting games, and they're winning. So that's kind of nice. In a time where the Canucks organization and winning, that's been an argument, at least a point of argument this season, but Abbotsford's been pretty good. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.